when last we left, Dar-Lei, the hero of Kvatch, the gate closer, and the spell slinger of Cyrodiil, he returned to Martin Septim and learned that he needs a Daedric artifact in order to conduct a ritual that will open a gate to Mainkar Cameron's paradise. However, that is something to be put off until later. In the meantime, he returned to the Fighters Guild in Anvil for yet more work. He acquired a contract from Mazan to root out a group of thieves with the aid of Maglir, the other recruit that he covered for quite some time ago. He also learned of an all-female gang in the area who had been preying on the married men of Anvil, and he rooted them out, unwittingly doing the bidding of the guards of Anvil. And now it is time to go on a fun little scavenger hunt and see if we can return the stolen goods to those poor married men who decided to cheat on their wives. Welcome back. Let's get to it. So why is Dar-Lei swimming? I don't know. It's raining. And I figured he probably would like to swim in the ocean when it's raining. There you go. And now he's done swimming. So we're going to go ahead and we should probably get dressed. But first we should go ahead and get back on the surface over here. I don't know why I decided to do it. I thought it'd be fun. And I was right. It was a fun way to open the episode. At least it was fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for you guys too. All right, there we go. He's got his fun little diaper on. All right, let's get dressed again. All right. Actually, you know what? Since we're just kind of going around and we don't really have to worry about fighting anything, we'll go ahead and put on some regular ass clothes. I think that should be fine. There we go. Cool. So we have a lot of things to see about returning. Just for fun, we have to return these clothes to a guy named Ernest. We've got Heinrich's pants here, Penris's iron cuirass and shirt. We also have this heirloom, Newheim's heirloom, which is not related to the gang activity. It was actually related to the Fighters Guild quest that we did recently. So we're going to try to track down Newheim and give this back to him too. I'm sure he'd appreciate having it back. Probably have some kind of reward for us. But yeah, we got to track him. Let's actually track him down first. Since that's probably a marked quest. Yeah, it is. Nice. Yeah, let's talk to Newheim and give him his things back. And then we'll track down the married men of the city and give them their stuff back.
What can I do for you?
Well, Newheim, I've got great news. I've got your heirloom back, my friend.
Ah, you've got it. Thank the gods. Finally, my mead will stay cold and won't taste like goblin piss. Take these and my thanks.
What did he give us? What did he give us? What did he give us? Oh, Newheim Special Brew. Okay, cool. Hey, what can you tell us about Anvil?
We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are gonna open. I'd leave town if I dared.
Oh, there's another one. Okay, we'll have to look into that before the end of the episode. Any rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yes, I am, and I'll have to do the same thing for you guys, apparently.
You too?
Yeah. All right, so I doubt that any of the married men live here on the docks.
What's your story?
Wait a minute, Heinrich.
Heinrich Oakenhull, captain and shipmaster. My ship is in for refitting, so I'm high and dry for a while.
You look interesting. Don't I have some of your stuff?
Take care.
Don't I have some of your stuff? I do have your stuff, and I can't just give it back to you.
Hello.
Captain Dougal's
So your ship is on for repairs, huh?
I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
Is this your ship? If we can't, like, literally talk to the character and return it, maybe we'll just break into his ship and... What, is your ship the Sea Tub? Did he mention it?
I've been better. Head on. Have you seen Rano at... What?
Did you mention which ship is yours?
We're all wondering when...
I don't think he mentioned...
Goodbye.
I feel like this has got to be it. All right. Well, only one way to find out, right? No, wrong one. We're just gonna break in and drop off his clothes. That's the idea. It is definitely looking like you can't just talk to somebody and like give them their stuff back. I think it's gonna be a case where like we have to drop it off, which is fair. I think that'd be a fun way to do this. Captain Pat Knives. Oh, okay, so it's not him. That's not a name that we recognize. Maybe he has a house here in Anvil somewhere?
Hello.
Okay, so that's not his ship.
What's going on with you? I hear there were some goblins
I
around
take it
here
you
recently.
want something
Awful.
Well,
Yeah,
what
that's
is it?
Heinrich.
Horrible things. I hear that
Okay.
the high elves-
So we'll just have to drop off their stuff, I guess, which is fine by me. To be fair, they would probably all be a little too ashamed to just take it back from you. Be like an admission. Well, this is Pinarus's house, and we have his cuirass as well as his prize minotaur horn. So we'll just find a good place to leave him, I guess.
Hello.
With those Oblivion gates opening
Ooh, that
everywhere,
must be his wife.
it's only a matter of time before another city goes the way of Kvatch.
Python, go
You're
ahead.
Pinarus,
please.
right? Yeah, you are.
The rookies took care of all the thieves. How many was it? 7? 8?
I'm not a rookie. How dare you? But yeah, it was a lot.
You too.
Greetings. Astia Inventius, wife of the woodsman Pinarus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house.
Honestly, I hear that. Did you hear about these gates, huh?
Didn't you see that Oblivion gate just outside the walls? Mara preserve us from the fate of Kvatch.
No, don't worry. I'll do
Take
that.
care.
You don't need to worry about Mother Mara doing it. All right. Well, we should leave his stuff somewhere nice, right? Let's see here. All this stuff is locked. I don't want to... Pinarus, I'm just gonna... Tell you what. Put it in this cupboard for you. So, where is his prize minotaur horn? Wait a minute. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Would it be over here? There it is. Here's your prize minotaur horn and your iron cuirass. There you go.
Tidings, citizen.
Tidings. Left you something in there, just so you know. Just call me Santa Claus. Except instead of giving you something new, a new gift, I'm just giving you back the stuff that you stole because of your stupid infidelity. Oh my gosh, I forgot to take these off. There we go, that fixes it. All right, so Ernest. Where does Ernest live? Quill weave.
Anytime now.
We are so fast. Wait a minute. Bayless. That sounds familiar. Heinrich. Yeah. Oh, we forgot to drop off his shirt. Okay, hang on. We gotta go back.
Yes?
Just drop it off in there. There we go.
I'm listening.
Awesome. Okay. So that's one more good deed done. Silgor Radis is... Okay, wait. There was a name that I recognized. Astia's. Astia. No, that's not a thing. Ooh. Found the house. Found Heinrich's place. Nice. Astia sounds like a woman's name, so I'm not quite sure. Who, come on. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, good enough. What's in here? He's not gonna... Let's see. Door to Anvil. Look in here. Ooh, I hear Nirnroot. We're gonna snag that. Ooh. Here we go. All right, this is a good place to leave his stuff. Okay, Heinrich's stuff. There you go. Perfect. Are they sleeping in separate beds? Are he and his wife sleeping in separate beds? Oh no, this is a double bed. Okay, then I'm not quite sure. Yoink. You know, maybe we shouldn't leave it in there then. Maybe we should put it in there. Not sure who that belongs to then. Let's put it in the drawers. We could take this stuff, but I don't. We're not a thief. It's very tempting to do it. Dar-Lei isn't a thief though. We wouldn't even be able to fence off these stolen goods to somebody, so there's really no point in taking them. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. The heirloom. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm not quite sure where the best place for the heirloom would be. I think I'll probably just put it in a chest or something. So let's see here. We'll put it in there. It's a good idea. Just be like, oh, he misplaced it. That's, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see here. There's the heirloom. Perfect. All right, nice. Where are you? Tessathil. Okay. Spider's Guild place. Astia's necklace. Ernest. Ernest. That shirt. Ernest fancy pants. Ernest shoes. Do we know an Ernest? Ooh.
The true faith. Umaril is returned, as was foretold by the head of Cyrodiil.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
I'm trying to listen to this crazy man beggar.
The muscles.
The unfeathered has come during the breaking of gates. His golden wickedness will hold fast against all arms, except those of his ancient foe. The White Strike! The blood tide rises. Are there no ears to hear the warnings? Are there no eyes to
Just gonna-
witness the wheels breaking?
This guy sounds nuts. No interest in speaking with him. All right. So we still need to find out where this Ernest fellow lives.
Tidings, citizen.
What is this? Just an abandoned house. Ravina Thalis. No. The name Astia sounds really familiar.
Do you need something?
Where have I heard the name Astia before?
You have the hands of a healer.
There aren't any houses out here, that was the issue. I'm not quite sure where Ernest lives. Maybe he lives outside the city? Then again, I only know of one house outside the city, and that's like a farmhouse that belongs to some Nord woman.
Anytime.
Whose
now.
husband we killed. Because he turned bandit, so... not quite sure where this Ernest fellow lives. What's this? Harborside Warehouse.
What's your story? I heard that some cult called the
What's this? A foxhole private rooms. Oh, more rain. Nice. Gonna take off our hood and just enjoy the rain. Excellent. Well, not quite sure where Ernest lives. Don't know who this Ostia person is. So guess what? They go in the harbor. Oh no, oh. Why do the shoes float? Why do the shoes float? Do shoes float in real life? I find this very upsetting. Anyway, we've done what we can. All right, well, that was a fun little diversion. Now, I want to see about...
Look at the muscles on you.
We will take care of that Oblivion Gate, which I think is somewhere west of here. But what I want to do is see if we can get any further rumors about Daedric shrines or the like. Innkeepers sometimes know these things, so we're going to do a little bit of sweet talking here.
Interesting. Go on.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really?
I hope I can remember that. Rumors?
Everybody's talking about the prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything.
This sounds crazy to me, to be honest. All right.
We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open. I'd leave town if I dared.
Okay, well,
Farewell.
not helpful to me at all.
I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy.
Usually I'd agree,
Goodbye.
but it seems like you have nothing to tell me about Daedric shrines.
You closed the gate. How did you do it? We can't thank you enough.
Not quite sure what you're talking about, because evidently I did not close the gate.
Take care.
All right,
Tidings, citizen.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
maybe you can.
Okay, guess who I am? Cainlorn or Mainlorn?
Mainlorn.
Wrong! I'm the one in blue. Mainlorn is the one in brown.
Ah! Oh, well. You don't know anything about Daedric shrines, do you?
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
Ooh, maybe.
We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open.
Yeah,
Farewell.
yeah. As many have said.
Thank you for all your help. My rats appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You know nothing
Be
about
seeing
Daedric
you.
shrines. Of course you don't.
Have pity, sir.
All right, we'll check this one.
That's nothing.
Look at the muscles of... It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Ooh, rumors?
I've never read any of Quillweave's writings. I've heard they're fairly good, though.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
You, too.
Oops.
Go ahead, I'm listening. Didier O'Malley, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Hall's ropes faster can run faster than anyone I've ever seen. Of course, he can't often walk a straight line.
It's not helpful.
I'm
Wilbur.
Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
Maybe. Well, first let me invest.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Thanks. All right. A couple of topics here, but they're all kind of standard stuff.
Heinrich Oakenhull is married to a Bosmer? I suppose the women are less annoying than the men.
Cool. More racism. Great. Nice. All right.
Farewell.
Well, shit. You?
Jesson Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire. Glad to meet you.
Oh, so you're a bard, and you know nothing.
Goodbye.
You're not helpful at all. Great. Wonderful. All right. I think it's safe to say that nobody here in Anvil knows anything about Daedric shrines. Disappointing. Most disappointing, but that's okay. let's go ahead and take care of that Oblivion Gate that is spawned just over to the northwest of the town. We'll have other ways to, I'm sure we'll find other ways to learn about Daedric shrines. I'm not too concerned.
You have the hands of a healer.
That is not true at all. I have the hands of somebody who likes to destroy things, to be quite frank. All right, wait a minute. Do you know anything about Daedric shrines? You got a Daedric shield. That's kind of impressive. And I cast the wrong spell because I'm a genius. Let's do this one. Hey, stop moving.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Do you know anything about Daedric shrines? You don't, because you are useless. Wonderful. All right, get to Oblivion. Let's go ahead and take care of it, shall we? Ooh. Oh, yeah. The setup for this one is cool because it looks like it destroyed like some kind of shrine. Thanks for the magic. Oops, wrong one. Perfect. Do a little recharging. Which reminds me, before we get really into this, let's check and see how many repair hammers I have. Okay, that's a pretty good amount. We should be fine. Oh. Come on. Nice. Okay, let's get a Daedric heart and go through the gate. All right. Oh. This is a type that we haven't been through in quite some time, I think. Cool. Take some blood grass. Don't care about the fatigue stuff there. Got another fucking guy. All right, well. Nice. Got him pretty quick. Oh shit. Perfect. Give me some magic. If you could actually hit me. We don't need to check out the gate or that tower. Let's be focused. Perfect. All right, let's see about using some repair hammers because I'm sure that our stuff is taking some damage, and now it is not because we fixed it. Perfect. Now we're going into the nether tunnels. All right, what do we got here? Hello there. Blade increased to 96. Hell yeah. Let's get a recharge. Stop trying to slap me. Stop trying to slap me. It's rude. Oh, hello there. Thanks for the soul. Let's recharge. Nice. Ooh. We got in here. Hard to say. There we go. Tired after all that. Let's go this way. See what there is. Oh boy. Ah, hello there. Make a magical potion. Go to the Oblivion Gate. Door thing. Oh, still not out of it. Recharge yet again. Nice. Okay. Let's go this way. Can't tell if we've been through here or not. Okay, we have been through here, as evidenced by the dead Daedroth. So that's not gonna work. A little lost, I'm not gonna lie. Great. Okay, so there's a whole section that we haven't seen yet. Okay, so if we go this way, and then go this way, and take a left. Ooh, fleshy pod. Thanks for that. Aha, new stuff. Okay, so it looks like if we go this way, it should lead us to the next door. Thanks for that. All right, great. Got back out into the open. Let's carry on.
Big breath skin.
Nice. We've got some poison farting things. Oh god, 2 of them. Let's get some magic up back very fast. Nice. Oh, not another cave system. I don't want to do that. Let's see if we can climb up. Probably not, right? Oh my, we might actually be able to do it. Hell yeah. Oh god, oh fuck. Ow, landed right on my head. Another fucking cave system. Okay, well actually, maybe it's this way we have to go. Whoa, 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 why'd I bounce off the fucking rock like that? That was weird. Nice. Perfect. All right, got a spider day draw. There we go, it's dead now. I don't know why I'm taking the soul gems. I don't really need them now that we have Azura's Star. But oh well. Habit, I guess. Take some of that stuff. Okay. Now before we proceed, let's go ahead and do a repair. Nice. All right. Nice. Okay, let's head out through here. Okay. Captured a soul, and this guy's whacking us. Oh my god, there are a lot of guys here. Ow, just walked into a trap like a moron. There we go. Oof. Got a little hairy there for a sec. Can't do things. Ah! Okay. Give me your soul, thank you. Recharge. There we go. Nice. Go through the Sigillum Sanguis to finish things off. Just about done with this gate. Let's go ahead and pre-buff. All right.
Join my troop.
Nice. It's one down. Thanks for that. Perfect. Don't really need the healing. Oh shit, there's another one.
Bow to me! Big breath skin.
Excellent. All right, now let's go ahead and get some magicka for ourselves. Very nice. Open that up. Quick save for our rule of threes. All right. Sigil Stone attempt number 1. Let's see what we get. All right. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get? What did we get? Fortify health. Shield. Oh. You know what? That's not bad. We'll keep it. Nice. And so we have saved the great city of Anvil from destruction. Huzzah. And I cannot recharge my sword. Life is horrible. Well, at least there are cats. Anyway, so that's done. So we could go, what to do next? We could go ahead and report to Modron Orion in Coral for more duties. Still working on this, Liberation Apprehension. We could speak with Hannibal Traven. We'll put that off for a little bit. Oh, you know what? We need to go ahead and talk to Sindarian. Maybe while we're there, we'll ask around about Daedric Shrines. This we're putting off. Don't really feel the need to rush that. Glarthier. Oh yeah, while we're in Skingrad, we could check on Glarthier. Oh, that could be fun. All right, well, let's go ahead and return to Skingrad. All right, we have arrived in Skingrad, but it is nighttime still. So we're gonna go ahead and have a rest. Not at the inn. Well, actually, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, so we still have to observe Toutius Sextius, okay? Which we will reread that quest description to give ourselves a bit of a refresher on what the deal is with Glarthier, our favorite paranoid maniac. Let's have a rest. All right. So let's talk to Sindarian, which actually... So yeah, I found 20 more of the Nirn root. I should return to Sindarian and Skingrad so we can begin creating a moderate version of the Elixir of Exploration from them. And that is what we're going to do. We'll have a talk with him so he can make us some more potions. All right. Hey there, Sindarian.
Any more luck finding Nirn root?
Yes, actually. I did find more, and I'm here for the next level of the Elixir of Exploration.
Amazing! You found 20 more samples of Nirn root. Well done.
It wasn't that tough.
I think if I'm to create a strong version of the elixir, I'm going to need an even greater number of Nirn root samples than before.
That makes sense.
30 should do it this time. Yes, that would be perfect. Oh, and as usual, I'll have the moderate elixir ready in 24 hours.
Noted. Well, that'll give us time to go ahead and look in on this. Let's reread. Glarthier wants me to observe the behavior of Toutius Sextius, another suspected member of the conspiracy against him. Glarthier said that if I waited outside Toutius Sextius's house this morning, I would see Toutius following him, and then find out who Toutius was reporting to. At midnight, I am to meet Glarthier in our usual spot behind the Great Chapel and tell him what I learned. And I'm sure that Toutius is up to absolutely nothing at all. But we're still gonna tell Glarthier that, yeah, Toutius is totally plotting against you, because you know what? We want that big fat coin. All right. We probably missed Toutius's morning routine, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? Let's change into our casual street clothes, so as not to draw too much attention to ourselves. All right. My partner heard me say casual street clothes, and now she is doing... I don't know what she's doing. She's doing a fun pantomime. All right. Okay, Toutius is apparently, according to our great clairvoyance powers, now outside of the town.
Have pity on
hey, Glarthier.
war veteran.
He doesn't want us to talk to him right now. See, he just scolded us for even being close to him. Oh, good God. Oh, this is him, all right. All right, well, we'll follow him for a bit. Why not? Also give us a chance to kind of take in the beauty of Oblivion Remastered.
My pleasure, really.
Oh, he spotted us. Not very good at this, are we? Well, actually, there's an easy way to do this. Let's go ahead and... So this is a damage health. This is title damaged health, but it gives us invisibility for 47 seconds at the cost of 16 points of damage. We can live with that, I think. It's an interesting drawback. He's just going to the castle. Maybe he's reporting to someone at the castle about Glarthier's activities. Oh! He doesn't even know we're here. He doesn't even know. My man here doesn't even know. Oh, our invisibility potion is wearing off. Hang on. Where is it? There it is. Owies. Now we're so invisible I can't even I can't even see our chameleon outline. That's fun. I just heard a cow. That's fun. God, Skingrad is such a cool city. It's gotta be one of my favorites. Really, really cool. Solitude reminds me a bit of Skingrad, to be honest. And Solitude is obviously a pretty cool city. I think I think Solitude is kind of universally loved. Confession time, I used to be a Solitude hater, but I've kind of come around on it. Okay, so it looks like he goes to visit the Count. He visits the Count?
Greetings, Imperial brother.
Glarthier is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
I agree.
He's reporting.
He's writing in that little notebook.
I suppose that's
Sometimes I think he's watching me.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Oh no!
I understand.
He is indeed reporting.
It's become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isles.
Haliers are ruining my spy activities here.
Could be a dangerous situation.
How dare you, Haliers? Leave,
seeing you.
leave, Haliers. Thank you. He is indeed spying on Glarthier. He just told that guard that Glarthier is acting suspicious, and the guard is gonna go tell Count Hasseldor, and Count Hasseldor will have Glarthier arrested. That's it. This guy is definitely in on the conspiracy. That's all the proof we need. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, there we go. Well, that's... Dar-Lei obviously doesn't think that this guy has anything to do with it. He doesn't think there's any kind of conspiracy. Dar-Lei is doing this very cynically. One, for his own amusement. He just finds this whole thing terribly funny. And also, it's just easy coin for him. you know.
Welcome.
What could that little man possibly do? He's a wood elf. He's small. What is he gonna do? Get a big axe and just start murdering people? Nah, that could never happen. All right.
My pleasure, really.
Let's go ahead and
Go take your break. My feet are killing me.
well, we don't have a whole lot of time left to the episode, so what we're gonna do actually is go back to the inn, do a bit of reading. Actually, okay, this is out of character knowledge, but I know for a fact that the shopkeeper here at All Things Alchemical can tell us about Daedric Shrine, so we're gonna do that. All right, hey there. This dark elf, she probably doesn't like us, and we don't like her, to be frank, but we're gonna make her like us.
Allow me to extend my congratulations on your daring victory over the evil forces of Oblivion. I am at your service.
Oh, thank you, Falanu Hulalu. Now, can you tell me about any nearby Daedric shrines?
What makes you think I'd know anything about that?
You're a dark
But
elf.
It just so happens I've run into some sanguine worshippers up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad. Can't give you any better directions, unfortunately. Traveled mostly at night with a guide and didn't see much on the way.
Noted. We will look in on them. Thank you.
You too.
It's a Dunmer. Of course she would know about. Of course she would know about freaking Daedric cults. They're all Daedric worshipping
Fight well.
bastards. All right, let's get into the West Weald Inn and settle down and do some reading. I don't know what we're gonna read today, to be quite frank. I really want to get the rest of the Argonian account, but what do we have to read anyway? Anything interesting? Go by weight. Have we ever read the Lunar Lorcan? Or the Warp in the West, for that matter? I think we've read either of these books. I can't quite decide which one to read. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Got a coin flipping app on it. And I want to use it to flip a coin. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, I see it. But it's all the way on the other side of the room. Okay, let's just read the Lunar Lorcan. It's only a few pages long. In fact, you know what? We may even read two books today. We'll read the Lunar Lorcan and the Warp in the West. Okay. The Lunar Lorcan by Faldrune. I will not go into the varying accounts of what happened at Adamantine Tower, nor will I relate the war of manifest metaphors that rendered those stories unable to support most qualities of what is commonly known as narrative. We all have our favorite Lorcan story and our favorite Lorcan motivation for the creation of Nirn and our favorite story of what happened to his heart. But the theory of the Lunar Lorcan is of special note. Yeah, I definitely have my favorite Lorcan story, for sure. In short, the moons were and are the two halves of Lorcan's flesh divinity. Like the rest of the gods, Lorcan was a planet. Jesus Christ. That participated in the Great Construction, except where the 8 lent portions of their heavenly bodies to create the mortal planet. Lorcan's was cracked asunder, and his divine spark fell to Nirn as a shooting star to impregnate it with the measure of its existence and a reasonable amount of selfishness. Master and Secunda, therefore, are the personifications of the dichotomy, the cloven duality, according to Artaeum, that Lorcan legends often rail against. Ideas of the anima, animus, good, evil, being, nothingness, the poetry of the body, wrote, and moan/silence as the abortive, and so on. Set in the night sky as Lorcan's constant reminder to his mortal issue of their duty. Mortal issue. So, his splooge. Cool. Anyway, Followers of this theory hold that all other heart stories are mythical degradations of the true origin of the moons, and it needn't be said that they observe the hollow crescent theory as well. Yes, it needn't be said. Everybody knows that. That's so obvious. All right, and now let's read The Warp in the West, which is a long book. Fuck. All right, we'll read half today, and then half, and then the second half in the next episode. Actually, I'm gonna get a drink before I continue with this. I have a feeling that this will also be a bit of a mind fuck. All right, I'll be back in a sec. All right, I am back. The Warp in the West, a report compiled by Ulvius Tarot, Blade's archivist. Secret for your eyes only. Let me offer my congratulations to your lordship for your recent appointment as ambassador to the court of Wayrest. Your lordship asked me for a review of existing Blades accounts from 3rd Era 417 concerning the Warp in the West, and for a summary of the current state of affairs there. Since your lordship was in Blackmarsh serving in the staff of Admiral Sosorius at the time, you probably know of these events only from imperial proclamations and chapel declarations, which identify this period as the Miracle of Peace. During the Miracle of Peace, according to official accounts, the formerly war-racked Iliac Bay region was transformed overnight from a patchwork of squabbling duchies and petty kingdoms into the peaceful modern counties of Hammerfell, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium. The Miracle of Peace, also known as the Warp in the West, is celebrated as the product of the miraculous interventions of Stendarr, Mara, and Akatosh to transform this troublesome region into peaceful, well-governed imperial counties. The catastrophic destruction of landscape and property and the large loss of life attending upon this miracle is understood to have been tragic and beyond mortal comprehension. Inasmuch as this account confirms and validates the current borders of these counties and identifies the rulers and boundaries of these counties as ordained by the Nine, the Miracle of Peace serves imperial objectives of peaceful consolidation of ancient petty states and sovereigns into manageable imperial jurisdictions. The other remarkable features of these events, mass disappearances, armies mysteriously transported hundreds of miles or completely annihilated, titanic storms and celestial phenomena, apparent local discontinuities of time, fit comfortably into the notion that these events are part of a vast, mysterious divine intervention. However, this is only the public account of these events, and, as you may suspect, it conflicts with many other accounts. In short, while this explanation suits imperial policy, it has little historical validity. Your lordship should know that the Blades have concluded there is no plausible historical account of these events, and despairs that a plausible historical account shall ever be produced. The Blades have concluded that a miracle occurred, insofar as the events are inexplicable, but the Blades strongly doubt the miracle was of divine origin. There is good reason to believe that the ruling families of the 4 modern Iliac Bay counties have had forewarning of the event. There is also some evidence that some of these ruling families may have been directly or indirectly responsible for the event. We do not know the exact sequence of actions that produced the event, although we are confident that the totem artifact was involved, and that a Blades agent was involved in employing that artifact. We unfortunately lost contact with that agent immediately after the event. His report might have gone some way to resolving the contradictory and paradoxical accounts of the event. The Blades have on file few reports from agents dating from the Warp in the West period. Most of our agents were lost in the initial dislocations, and others were lost in the confusion after the event. I present a few of these reports to give you a general sense of their limitations, including the report of your diplomatic predecessor, Lord Strail. You will have had access to other private and rumored accounts of the period. I believe you will agree that these documents raise more questions than they answer. So these are events from, I believe, the second game, Daggerfall, which I've never played. Maybe one day I will play it, most likely on the channel, but it just occurred to me reading this that it seems like you have something to do. Every single main quest of the game has something to do with the Blades. And that you are in some sense a Blades agent, right? Very explicitly so in Daggerfall and Morrowind, right? Oblivion, you have the option of opting into the Blades. You can choose to opt into the Blades or not, right? Skyrim, the Blades are in complete disarray, and they're, you're dealing with you're aiding the remnants of the Blades, and the degree to which you want to play into them is up to you, right? You can choose to help them rebuild. You can choose by bringing followers to them. You can choose to help them kill Parthenax if they ask for it, or you can just ignore that completely and go about your business. But no matter what, you always have something to do with the Blades, and you are in some way an agent of the Blades in each of the main games, which is super interesting. Anyway, the report of Hammerfell agent Briarbird. Oh, I dropped a pen. I was kind of fiddling with a pen while I was reading this. The report of Hammerfell agent Briarbird. Cool agent name. I like that name. I was on assignment in the Alikir Desert, a few miles south of Bergama on the 9th of Frostfall. I was encamped, as it was still early morning, when I felt the ground shake so violently I was thrown to the ground. Dazed, I was aware of a great roar of a sandstorm which alarmed me, as I had been on a high dune and had seen nothing like that on the horizon. It was on me before I was even on my knees, burying me in my camp. When I crawled my way out of the sand, I realized that I must make haste and get to Bergama as soon as possible, as all my food and water had been swept away. The sun was just rising as I began, like I said. When I reached Bergama, it was nightfall. The town was in chaos, filled with the soldiers of Sentinel. The lord of Bergama's fortress was in ruins. I'm gonna take a quick drink before I continue. Okay. There had been an attack, but no one had seen it. Only the invasion that followed it. The soldiers of Queen Akarithi of Sentinel refused to be interviewed about how they had accomplished the sneak attack. But I came to learn that the whole of northern Hammerfell now belonged to them. Even stranger, I discovered that my walk from sunrise to sundown had not taken me not one day, but 2. It was now the 11th day of the month, not the 10th. I had lost a day somewhere, and so apparently had everyone else, except for Akarithi's soldiers, who somehow were aware of the correct date. I since have concluded that they had received advance warning, and so were better prepared to deal with the strange confusion of time and dates associated with the warp. The report of High Rock Agent Grey Lady. Alright. Gotta prepare my Breton female voice, which I have no idea what they sound like. I was, at the time of the warp, undercover as a witch in the Skevington Coven of Furius in central High Rock. In order to give my report, I had volunteered for an expedition to gather supplies, which would allow me the freedom to reach my contact in Camlorn. I was traveling northeast along the foothills of the Rothgarian Mountains on the 9th of Frostfall, when I felt a great heat behind me, like a fire. I turned, but I regret to say I could not tell you what I saw. The healers tell me my eyes were burned out of my sockets. I think I must have fallen into a state of semi-consciousness, for I distinctly remember falling as the ground seemed to give way beneath me. Then there was a series of explosions in the distance to the south, and I heard high whistling noises that were getting louder, coming closer. I had my shield with me and fortunately anticipated that volleys of some sort were falling from the sky. Though I could not see them, I could hear them coming from a distance away, and was able to use my shield to block them from striking me. The assault stopped suddenly, and I could smell smoke. I learned later that most of the forests of Yakalon and Phigius had caught fire in an inferno that started further south in Dania and in the Alessian Hills. Fortunately, I kept my bearings and could move north, finally reaching a temple in the wilderness where my wounds were healed, as well as they could be. It was there I learned that there had been a 3-way clash between Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Orsinium, not far from where I had been, and that the land midway between their kingdoms had been decimated. Alright, we're gonna stop there, because this is a long read, and we'll finish reading it next time. In the next episode, we will report to Glarthir and let him know that, yes, indeed, Toutius Sextius is very much conspiring against him. It's so obvious. And I'm sure that nothing will go wrong in the future with Glarthir. I'm sure that he will remain very even-keeled and will definitely not become an axe-murdering maniac. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video brought you some amount of joy. Now please go spread that joy to others. Have a good one. Bye-bye.